everyone. Greetings of the season. Welcome to my teaching aid named as Tring. The word TRI stands for triangle and ring stands for circle. It means this teaching aid is used to clear the concepts of triangle and circle to the children. The various concepts which we can clear in triangle is interior angles, some of the remote interior angles and some of the exterior angles. Whereas there are various theorems which we can explain with the help of this. It is shown over here. Let's start with the triangle concepts. The first concept is exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. So for this we are going to take one exterior angle which is equal to two remote interior angles. So these are my remote interior angles. We are going to add it over here and see if it is equal or no. This equal to this. Can we see it is forming? It's within this. So this shows that the exterior angle is equal to the two remote interior angles. The second concept which we can show is that sum of the interior angle is equal to 180 degree. So for that we are going to take all the interior angles and then we are going to add it over here and show it to our students that since it is forming a semicircle, so that is 180 degree. So this shows that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. The third concept which we can show our children is that sum of the exterior angle is equal to the 360 degree. This is my exterior and one of my exterior is over here. I'm going to join all these three exterior angles. This plus this plus this. Can we see it's forming a circle? Since the circle is 360 degree, so sum of the exterior angle is equal to 360 degree. These are the various concepts which we can teach to our children with the help of this teaching aid for the concept of triangle. Now let's move on to the circle. The first concept which we can teach in circle is angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So for that, with the help of these rubber bands, we are going to make angle at the center. This is my angle at the center. Now I am going to make angle at the circumference. The same thing. We can use this for evaluation also to clear the concepts. So students are learning by doing. We are going to ask the students, okay, now you all can measure this angle and this angle. When they measure it with the help of the protractor, they find this would be 110 degree and this is 50 degree. This shows that the angle at the center is double the angle at the circumference. This is also known as inscribed angle theorem, which is there for standard 10 students. The second concept which we can teach our children is that angle subtended at the circumference by a semicircle is always 90 degree. So for that, we can use the rubber band and make an angle at the center by joining the diameters. And then we can ask our children to measure it. It would always be 90 degree. We'll make another angle at the diameter and ask them to check it and measure it. We'll make another angle at this diameter and we can ask them to measure it. So any angle which is made at the diameter is always 90 degree. Okay. The third concept which we can teach our children is tangents and radii always meet at 90 degree. So we can make a tangent over here and the radius over here, or else we can show it over here also. So we can see if this radius and tangent are moving, this is always 90 degree over here. The fourth concept which we can teach our children is tangent from a point have equal measure. So we are going to make a tangent from an external point. My external point is this name. This is my external point. From this external point, I am going to make one tangent to the circle over here and one tangent to the circle over here. And then I am going to ask the students, please measure it. When they measure it and they'll find the distance between both or the length of both the rubber bands would be equal. Similarly, if we make this external point anywhere outside, the length of the tangent would always be equal. The next concept which we can teach our children is angle in the same segment are equal. So for that we are going to make the angle in the same segment. We will catch any angle at the same segment. This is my segment, a common segment which I am going to take, and then I am going to make an angle, joining anywhere on the circumference. This is one angle, this is one angle. If we want, we can make another angle using the same segment, and then we can ask the children to measure it. When they measure it, they'll find this angle, and this angle would always be equal. So this shows that angle which is made in the same segment on the circle is always equal. The next concept which we can show a student is opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. So our opposite angles, we can make a cyclic quadrilateral. A cyclic quadrilateral is a quadrilateral which is made inside the circle touching its circumference. So I'm going to make a cyclic quadrilateral over here. This plus this plus this plus this. My circle cyclic quadrilateral is ready. Now we can ask the students measure the opposite angles and add both the angles. When they add it, it would sum up to 180 degree. Similarly, we can ask them to try the other opposite angles. It would always be 180 degree. So this shows that the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is supplementary. Similarly, with different concepts we can use. So we can see that this teaching aid is used to clear various concepts in triangle and various concepts in circle. There is another thing which we can do, show it to the student for evaluation is like a game. After checking it, these are the concepts which the children must know. If the children know these questions, it is good to know. And then these are the fun type questions which the students would be able to solve if they are challenging students. Now these questions are made on the basis of differentiated learning. Since all the children in our class is not equal, everyone has a different way of grasping. So, but after teaching the concept, if the student is able to, every student must be able to solve this basic question. Okay, then if the student is some of higher level, we can give them to solve this type of puzzles. And then this is the challenging type of questions which the children will enjoy in doing. So this we can do it for evaluation. The second thing which we can do is that we have recorded this video and we have used the technology. Since the theme of our aid is technology and toys, we have used the toys and we have used the technology too. You can see it on YouTube by scanning the video. From this we come to know that this teaching aid is handy. It can be taken anywhere. It can be taught anywhere. Differentiated learning is used. It is very colorful, so students are attracted towards the teaching aid. Students are learning by doing. So I feel this teaching aid serves all the purpose for understanding the concepts to the children. Thank you.